Okay, so here's the executive branch. It is the branch that gets most looked at out of the three branches of government. The duty of the executive branch is to carry out the laws of the nation. The executive branch is the largest of the branches with millions of employees. So, the president is considered the leader of the United States, often considered the most powerful person in the world, and cannot run the nation alone. Qualifications: the three requirements they have to have: they have to be 35 years old, have to have been born a U.S. citizen, and have to have been a resident of the U.S. for the last 14 years or more. Now, presidential terms, they're elected through the Electoral College. We've talked about this before. It's the process where the electors cast their votes, and the number of votes that your state has is equal to the number of representatives they have between the House and the Senate added together. They serve for 4-year terms. They are limited to 2 4-year terms, which comes from the 22nd Amendment. The vice president has to meet the same responsibilities as the president. Has to meet the same requirements. Has to be 35, has to have been born a U.S. citizen, has to have been a resident for the last 14 years or so. The main responsibility of the vice president is to replace the president if something is to happen. The vice president is the official head of the Senate. Remember, we talked about how the vice president is technically the president of the Senate. Is usually heavily involved in the policies that the president has and is usually trying to stay current with the president. Presidential succession: what happens if the president dies or is unable to do his job? This was taken care of by the 25th Amendment, and it set up order of who takes over. So you have president, vice president, speaker of the House, president pro tempore, and then secretary of state.